Let's start with the Clippers and just an unforgettable atmosphere last night after the lifetime ban of Donald Sterling. Here we go.
We stand together in condemning Mr. Sterling's views.
Clips on three.
You think it's just the players. It was the fans, too. You know, everybody was going through this.
I'm here to support the Clippers. Go team.
Who was on the ground?
And there you have it. And we want to show you, just to get a sense, if you didn't stay up late, at least on the East Coast, to watch this. It was a 10:30 Eastern start. Clippers and Warriors, Game 5. You know it was an exhale for everybody to finally play basketball with the lifetime ban instituted, the $2.5 million fine, and, of course, the urging from the commissioner for Donald Sterling to sell the team. So let's take you back there. Again, Staples Center and all the emotions. Clippers, the fans just went wild. Let's listen to a little bit of it as we look at some of the signs and take in some of the atmosphere. How about it? It gives me chills all over again. I was watching at home. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 together, and away they go. Clippers and Warriors. This was an electric scene as well as the Clippers took to the court, and it was time again to play ball. And when they played great. Not like over the weekend when they were at Golden State in the midst of the controversy when they did not play well and they lost. This time the Clippers were ready, and we'll show you just a little bit of game action here as they win 113-103 to take a 3-2 series lead. You wonder how they would respond. They did great. Do we have some game video, you guys, just to show? DeAndre Jordan went off. This was a guy who did not play well on Sunday, came back 25 points. And again, they beat the Warriors. Let's watch a little bit of it. Just to, again, this is our team. And, you know, just so many people talking about this. Well, let's get to the post game. We've laid it out there here, as you see. Blake Griffin coming in for the stuff as the Clips win it. But what was it like to be a player and to be a part of this? Let's listen as they try and put into words their emotions.
Allison just picked up his third personal foul.
You think it's just the players. It was the fans, too. You know, everybody was going through this. And it was almost like everybody wanted to excel tonight. And it was good.
You know, when we ran out for warm-ups, it's one of the most emotional things I think I've ever been a part of. You know, we have a tough locker room, and all of us are tough, but it almost brought tears to your eyes just to feel the support from, you know, our fans. You know, it was, I'm sorry. Yeah, like seriously, it was amazing running out for warm-ups, to see all the people lined up, to see our fans, because, you know, in Golden State, I said I wasn't sure what we would come back to, and it was emotional. It was very emotional, and I can't say thank you enough to all the fans that came out and supported us.
There you go. There's Chris Paul. Blake Griffin showed up there as well. Well, we want to go to the man who was there. He's an attorney, but a Clipper season ticket holder, Brian Claypool, who's been with us and really bringing in a passion to this story because he's there and he loves the team. What was it like to be there?
Mike, it was like being at a civil rights rally. It was an experience where you want to lock it up in a time bottle and keep it forever. This game last night was bigger than just a game. It was everybody at this game realized that they were there for a reason bigger than the game. They were there to support the elimination of racism in our society. And you know what the opponent last night, Mike? It wasn't really the Golden State Warriors. It was Donald Sterling. I really believe that a lot of those Clipper players in their mind, when they saw a Golden State jersey, they were thinking Donald Sterling. They want to prove this guy wrong, and they want to show him what class is like. They want to show him how to be dignified because he needs a lesson in class and dignity.
There you go. And someone who's been dignified, Doc Rivers, the coach of the Clippers. You saw him before the game, pumping fists and handshakes, and just the emotions from him as well. And you mentioned the Warriors. Brian, I don't know if you'd heard this, but the Warriors were ready to walk off the court. If the punishment was not sufficient, they were going to let the ball tip up. This is reporting from our colleague David Aldridge from TNT. And then they were going to walk off the court. That does not surprise me. That speaks to the serious nature of this issue. Your thoughts on that?
Absolutely, Mike. And that proves the point I made yesterday, which is unless Sterling is stripped of this team completely and he sells the team, there will be no NBA because these players are not going to play if he's allowed to continue to be an owner. Let me share a quick story about Doc Rivers. I have never seen him so emotional, Mike. Toward the end of the game, he was looking into the stands, pumping, high-fiving complete strangers. And toward the end, he high-fived every single player on that bench, and he's never, ever done that before.
Yeah,
clearly, it was an emotional time.
They may ride this to a playoff run, one more game, and they bounce the Warriors out, but we'll see how it plays out.